Today on All Things 80s, it's another gift box from Jeff. Welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, once again, Jeff has gone and sent me an absolutely massive box. I'm losing track of these things, but I believe this is now the third time that Jeff has sent something in. And in each of the two previous occasions, what he sent was just absolutely mind-blowing. This box is big and it's extremely heavy. And from looking at the shipping label, I think the US Postal Service should really be wearing a mask because that is daylight robbery. And Jeff, you really don't have to do this. That shipping label would make anyone's eyes water. I guess all we can really do is get it opened up and see what Jeff has very kindly sent. So I'll get it opened up and I may have to put it to the side because this box is just so big. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to move this over here because otherwise you won't be able to see a damn thing. Ugh. So they've got a lot of packing material. My God, it's just full with stuff. And this, I can tell what it is. I'm sure you can as well. Very nice. Let me see. Should I say it again for the millionth time? You know what, I will. Collectors sending collectors do the best packing. There, said it. So this one, like I said, it's pretty obvious what it is, but until you actually see it in hand, you just never know. Wow, the way this has been packaged is genius, actually. So, the original white TIE fighter, which is nice to see because as a kid I only ever had Darth Vader's TIE fighter, which of course was the more movie accurate color. But to see one of these is nice. Obviously, from memory, my Darth Vader, the exact same body as this, but obviously had the different wings. And again, thinking back to the old Kenner commercial, where the kid calls them solar panels. And I think quite possibly the box may mention these as being solar panels. But this one, okay, I'm not getting that to stay in, but this could be a work in progress for me. Structurally, everything's there. It's a bit of yellowing, so that's something I can work on actually. So this is cool. This is awesome. This is the original TIE fighter, and I'm thinking there's just so much stuff there. I need to make space to put everything as I unbox it. It's incredible. Thank you, Jeff. Love this. There. So, these I knew, or actually one of them I knew about in advance. Oh my God, this is just so much stuff. I guess we'll just go at it whatever order they come out in. So here we have some Star Wars figures. Wow. So well packed, even I can't get them opened. So this is something that I'm not familiar with. So this I am familiar with. This clearly is Retro Collection, The Child. So it's the first time actually seeing one of these. Man, that child is tiny. But I guess they did kind of increase the value with the floating pram and this sort of rock base. So that is really cool to see actually. Very nice. But this is something I'm not at all familiar with. So this is the Saga Collection AT-AT driver. And as I've said many times, this is definitely up there as being one of my favorite Star Wars figures. I just saw something really cool. Includes an exclusive hologram figure down there. That is cool. Wow, this is a nice package actually. So the Saga Collection. So, I mean, as I'm sure you all know, I'm not a big modern collector, but I do like some of these pieces. Now, am I right in saying that this Saga Collection is basically the same as Vintage Collection? I think it is. I'm sure you can let me know in the comments if I'm way off on that. But that is a nice looking figure actually. Very cool. This one, can't tell immediately what it is. Ah, Bendham's Boba Fett. And this is from 1994. And according to this, they did the classic Darth Vader carry case. I guess it was for these. This is cool. And it's got a limited edition trading card. Very nice. So this is a company called Just Toys. Never actually seen a Bendham's in person before, so this is nice to see. This one, again, this is all brand new to me. All these various series and things, including this one, which I can see the name coming through slightly, which is not, again, something that I am at all familiar with. But this is a titanium series die-cast. Soon find out what year this is from. But it's an AT-AT and it looks damn cool. AT-AT Walker. It's got like a snowy base to put it on. Hasbro, okay, 2006. So I'm sure there are people who collect these. Got like a text spec of the Walker on the back. Yeah, really cool packaging the way it's been shaped like that. I like that. That is really cool. Thank you. Now this is a big one. Oh, wow. Okay, I can see what it is, and that is really cool. Which I do have the shelf for this. If I can get it opened. And believe it or not, I was planning on doing a video talking about musician action figures. And this one is, wow, a classic Alice Cooper. Insanity at its best. So this is from McFarlane. I think I have a McFarlane Eddie. Is it McFarlane? I think it is. I can check later. But yeah, this is perfect. This will be going right on my shelf with my other musical action figures. And like I said, I think I will do a video just looking at some of my musical action figures. Okay. All right, this all ties in with something we saw earlier and something that Jeff did mention to me previously. So we already saw the Child Retro Collection, so I'm assuming that this is going to complete the series. And wow, there's so many of them. So this is the Mandalorian. perfect because I think I already have two. No, okay, perfect. I've got more than a complete set. This is awesome. So, obviously, I'm quite late to the party here. These have been out for quite some time, but this isn't the first time me seeing all of these. So, Cara Dune, certainly a chunky body, but the face sculpt is not particularly accurate. But then again, vintage figures never were. Moff Gideon with the nice Vader style cape, like that a lot. Grief Karga, again another of those black vinyl capes, and that's a nice looking beard he's got there painted on. Very cool. Queel, I think is one I have, and yeah, I just love the sort of colours they've used on these, because the Mandalorian was quite a, how do I say this? It certainly wasn't, it didn't have dull photography, but there weren't a lot of dazzling colours going on. But certainly they've managed to do that with the figures, which is what they probably would have done had Kenner been doing these back in the day. The IG-11, which I've yet to determine if it's an identical sculpt to IG-88. I'll do that one day. And finally, the Mandalorian himself. Again, another one with a black vinyl cape. That's a really cool looking figure, actually. Yeah, these definitely will fit side by side nicely with a classic Kenner collection. So now, we're not done yet, believe it or not. This is, I don't know what that is. This has just been such an amazing surprise, and I keep saying it in these videos where people send me things like, I can't understand why people would want to do that. I know that I'm my own worst critic, but I honestly had no idea that the little videos I make would resonate with people in such a way that they want to do something like this. It's extremely humbling. Are these cards perhaps? Yeah, it looks like it, but I don't recognize these, and this box has been taped down, so I'll try and get this tape off. Right. Does it say? I don't know. Anyway, this, I guess, are these? So I don't know if anyone recognizes that style. And of course, as always, I should have brought glasses for this. Oh. Looks like it says 1980, which. So these are all so far very much the Empire Strikes Back. And these look like they could be stickers. In fact, you know what? These have to be tops, because the way the backing's been done was very similar to my Duran Duran tops cards that came with stickers also. I'm going to have to take my time and go through these very carefully. And I'm not sure what the relevance of these, because these are all cut out into different shapes of letters, but it's like an R and an I, W, U, M and an N. Very interesting. And there's a nice card with Boba Fett. So this is something I'm going to take my time and look into and see exactly what we have here. But my God, there's a ton of these cards. In fact, I saw something. So this is, it says Empire Strikes Back Movie Facts. Oh, I just wished I could read that at the bottom. Okay, I'll maybe put in the description what these are because I can't keep trying to strain my eyes. But these are really cool and so crisp and square. They're not at all damaged or bent. I like the look of these. Oh, hang on, here's a checklist. Just says trademark Lucasfilm Limited 1980, but there's nothing about a manufacturer. I'm sure it will be Topps, but we'll find out in due course. But that is an incredible thing to have. Huge, huge stack of these cards. Amazing. And then like another one very similar. Let's see what this is. And this again, I think it's the similar line. Are these taped? Yeah, they got tape on them. I just can't believe, one, the generosity, Jeff, incredible, but the time it must have taken you to pack this up. Everything has been packed incredibly well, even down to making sure these don't open up in transit. So this set is, let's take a few out just now. So these, again, oh, Topps Presents. So this actually, these ones didn't say Topps Presents, whereas this one does say Topps Presents, and it's the same format, so they are all indeed Topps. I mean, what else could they have been, really, because they were the kings of collector's cards. So this is all very much Empire Strikes Back, so we've got a ton of these to go through. My God, incredible. And I know I'm getting them out of order if they were in order, but I'm going to have a lot of fun taking my time with these. And fortunately, we do have these checklists which will assist me in getting everything in the right order. But these are really beautiful looking images here. So 1980, eh? Just the 41 years ago. How does that happen? Like, speaking of time flying, I was just saying to Mrs. 88 this morning that I remember when summer really kicked in here, it was the end of May, and I said to myself, we've got all of June, all of July, all of August, a bit of September to enjoy summer, and here we are, bang in the middle of August already. I don't know how that happened. Time is definitely going by too fast for my liking. So they've got two more things to open up here. So this one, interesting. Very interesting. So this is from Mattel. And it appears to be taped down, so we can just undo the tape here. And on this side. Right. So this is Keldor, the Birth of Skeletor. And as we all know, we currently have the Rise of Evil 2-pack, which also tells the same tale. So this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And this is 2003. So definitely not in the Origins style or the vintage style. This is a much more modern type sculpt, which looks really cool. Wow, check that out. That's awesome. It's got interchangeable heads to go from Keldor to Skeletor, as told in the premiere episode of the Masters of the Universe television show. Fantastic. I'll take a closer look at that in due course. And I've got one left. So this has just been completely mind-blowing. It's a big one as well. So this is... Well, I can see one familiar Star Wars name on the box. Still don't know what it is. Oh, whoa. It's a Darth Vader Transformer. I never even knew such a thing existed. Of course, Hasbro. And cannot read a date. I'm sure there is one. Just let me see. Oh, I can't read it. My God, there were a lot of these. Bing. Oh God. Anyway, very much based on the prequel trilogy, but so this is Darth Vader, and it turns into a Star Destroyer. This is going to be very interesting. And it takes 3 batteries, so we've got, I presume, sound and lights. It's got a try me.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Did you hear that?
Release your anger and complete your transformation.
And the lights, the eyes were... Actually, I'll tell a lie, the chest... Oh, the eyes are lighting up. I don't know. Can you see that? Wow. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And... Okay. It's actually 4 modes in one. 2 vehicles and 2 robots. So it goes from Darth Vader into the Star Destroyer, and also Anakin into the Jedi Cruiser. How the hell does it do all that? Okay, it shows you on the back there. This is amazing. So, Jeff, thank you. All I can say is it's hard to put into words just how overwhelming something like this is. I mean, I'm assuming this all came from your personal collection, and to part with it and send it out is so humbling to receive something like this. I am, you know, as close to being speechless as I can possibly be, overwhelmed entirely by this. Just such incredible generosity. And I keep saying this, but I've never been part of something like this before, where everyone is just so generous, so helpful, so kind to each other. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm glad to be part of this. I really am. So in closing, a huge, huge, huge thank you again, Jeff. You really have blown my mind once again. And thank you so much. Incredible. And to everyone else, I want to say thank you for watching. Also want to give special thanks to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe. And as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.